And we learned from baking English scones that you don't wake Erica up to bake English scones before work. Today, we're gonna try a bake that I've never baked before. This is a traditional recipe that has different variations, but we're gonna follow the book. I don't know if I ever made them when I was a kid. I grew up in Sweden, but I feel like I ate these, but I don't think I ever baked them. So let's give it a try. Forgot to mention, these bakes are called Plättbakelser. What is the translation of that?
Pancake something.
But they're not pancakes.
It just meant flat. It didn't mean actual pancakes.
Well, we're making flat cookies with the
yeah, pancake cookies, I think, or something like that.
That's not I don't think, but we're gonna call it that. And this is gonna be recipe 4 out of 279. 279. Let's get to bacon. Not bacon, but wait, I have a funny thing. What does it say? Hold on. Don't go bacon my heart. For this, we need flour, eggs. I'm not gonna slide those. Butter, almonds, pearl sugar, and probably more butter. So, I've learned already by baking 3 different types of bakes that you need to put your oven on before you get started. So, I know that today. And I'm gonna put my oven on at around 395 Fahrenheit because it calls for 200 Celsius. Update, the oven is on. We're gonna get to baking. This recipe requires an absurd amount of butter, but like, I've been told it's good for the soul. I didn't mean to put all the butter on there. It's okay, butter is good for the heart. Right, that's what they say?
I think it's bad for the heart, good for the soul.
Oh, darn it. Oh well. So we're putting 150 grams of butter, which is a lot of butter. And another thing I have come to realize is that for me, I view prepping my ingredients in advance required me to do more dishes, and I wasn't about that. So I'm no longer gonna prep my ingredients unless I'm really, really feeling it because life's precious and I don't wanna do more dishes. Where's the sugar? Sugar. Okay, so while the butter is melting, I am gonna take 1 deciliter of sugar. See what I'm saying? Now I don't know. Oh, sorry. I need to stop making the sound of that. It's the life. Okay, that's close enough. That's 1 deciliter of sugar. And then we're gonna add eggs. That's not safe. Woo! 1 egg at a time. I couldn't figure out if I'm supposed to just whisk it or use a mixer, but I feel like I'm using my judgment this time. And it says specifically to whisk or whatever, beat it, you know, just beat it. Get it? Just beat it. Okay, we're gonna do the other egg.
How many eggs in total was it?
2. Oh, I just got it. Oh, I got too excited. So, this is why you're supposed to read a recipe before you make it, because it seemed really easy, but I realized I didn't have the pancake pan that it required. So these may not end up looking like they're supposed to, but we're gonna make it work because we already used some of these ingredients. I also didn't read the recipe right because it did say to melt your butter and let it cool. This isn't cooled at all. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I did it wrong. It's fine. I feel like I did say that I now read the recipe better, and then I ended up not reading the recipe and realized I'm doing this wrong and we don't have some of the things that we need. But we're gonna make it work because we're not gonna waste anything. So while my butter is cooling in the fridge, I am gonna chop some of the almonds. It says to use sweet almonds. I don't know if that's what this is. I don't think so because these are salted. But sweet and sour, you know, that's kind of the thing. It's specific. It says 25, but ain't nobody got time to count the almonds. So we're gonna just chop them. So we don't have the right thing, But we're gonna put the pan in the oven to warm up because my butter is almost melted after about 10, or no, almost cooled after 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put my pan in the oven. Now I mix in the butter. That was supposed to happen first. We got our eggs, butter, and sugar. And now we're gonna add 1.5 deciliter, mix it, and then hopefully it's supposed to look like that. Getting my thingy ready to go because it says you're supposed to use maquia, kind of like a tablespoon, as your like scooping thing. This is hot. This is hot. 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 Well,
Oh, it's still doing it.
jeez, sorry. Ow. Ah.
Are you okay?
Oh, I just burnt my thumb. So I acknowledge since we don't have the pancake pan, ours won't be perfect circles, but what is? So we're gonna adapt and see if this works. And it should, but that looks like a plate thing. So we're gonna try to do this and not burn. See, like that's already getting flat. I don't know, I think this is gonna work. I'm optimistic. The book says to put in the oven for a few minutes because then I'm supposed to put the pearl sugar in the thingy, in the almonds on top. Flatten it. That's what I see on TV. How I'm supposed to get 25? It's like every time I don't make the right amount. I don't get it. I probably made them too thick then. You live and you learn. How many minutes has it been?
It's been about 3 minutes.
Shouldn't it be more then?
3's a few. I would take the other ones out.
Sprinkle. Think that's good?
Yeah, that's probably good now. Nice.
That's how the stars do it. Oh! I'll have some roasted almonds after this. Back in the oven for 6 minutes. Now I get why people do this on the Great British Baking Show. They look at their cookies. Bake.
So what are we doing now?
Seeing if it's raw. I guess not. Okay. And bend. I've never done this before. It's hot. Fun fact.
It looks bent. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, take that off the cooling rack. And
But
see
isn't
if
it gonna re-bend?
See if it'll stay. It's an experiment. So take that first one off now. Here, set it this way on the grates, and that'll stop it from sliding quite as much.
I think that's key that these are thin. Stick.
You have to be a little quick, just so you can get them rolled a little while they're still warm.
And this is good. This is good testing the waters. Good, I've never made these. Some of them look good. Some, maybe not so much. It's definitely the thickness that is key here.
They look kind of like potato chips.
Ooh, this is good. The almonds look good though. But see, that one looks good. These are already hardening. That looks like it should. Look at that perfect little, and it's hard. I think we just have to let these cool for a little bit. Lessons learned. They're supposed to be thinner. It would have been helpful to have the pancake pan. But as long as they taste good, I mean, they look like they should, right? Like, yeah, we'll call it a day. I feel like overall, this is all about learning, and I learned that I can make Pringles. No, it's fine. I think they're supposed to snap. I don't think they will. Let's see.
Did it say they were supposed to snap?
It's a cookie. Since when do cookies not snap? Okay, this is probably the best one. It looks good, and it looks like it should in the picture, and it sounds... I think it's too thick, but let's see. Let's try it. But it's okay. It's a cookie, and I think as long as it tastes good, that's all that matters, and we're gonna have some Fika anyway. But now I know, and I'm excited that I tried them because I've never done these before, and I think next time when I do it, I need to do a little thinner, and then it will be like a, what's it called? Plättbakelser. But, as we always do, here's some Fika for you.
I don't know. I think that they look delicious.
Maybe. I guess technically a pancake isn't supposed to be hard.
Let's see.
No.
It doesn't make a snapping sound, but that's
No, maybe
that's
they're
like a
not.
clean break though. Look at that. That's
Yeah.
perfect. I think they're good.
How does it
Let's try
taste?
it.
That's all that matters in the end. I've never made these before.
That's good.
Is it
taste
good?
Crispy. They're pretty, like, buttery since it was 150 grams of butter. But that's perfect. That's delicious.
Yeah? You'd make them again?
I would make them again. We have to get through the rest of these 279 recipes first. But
What number was this? 4?
Number 4, yeah.
4.
So
We gotta continue working out here.
only 275 left to go.
Woo!